Hello. Hi. We are going to do some Genshin Impact stuff with 3.0. Yay. So let's start this shit. Widescreen of the. I'm probably gonna still start with dailies. Then we're gonna move on to Sumeru. I think. I'm not so sure. Everything might happen. This is life. It's totally not pre-recorded. Exactly like that.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Which should I choose? Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfenbüttel. It's been getting quite busy recently. Which should I choose? Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfenbüttel.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Which should I choose?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share
Okay.
the memory?
Yes, Sean. Sorry, guys. That was mail delivery. Uh, talking about live. Am I not? Okay. We got Sumeru quest. We got trials for all of the characters here on the banner. It's Tiganari's story. Dharma Forest, a new area unlocked. Fragment from the rainforest, carrying stories that have never been heard. The nation of wisdom sleeps soundly under the green veil, and all the creatures sing under the cleansing rainwater amidst the luxuriant branches and leaves. The new chapter of journey unfolds. So I guess it's the Sumeru update. Murkut Fungal Raptor. I guess that's the new enemy type. Yeah. 100, 94 in Chasm. And the Inazuma, I think everything in Inazuma is like 100%. Maybe not in Konamiya. Yeah, I need to do that at some point. But hey, we got Sumeru. Ooh, that's kind of big. It's like almost as big as Leo, I'd say. Hmm. There's a new teleport in the here, I guess. The chasm. This is a domain with the new set. What does it do? Elemental Mastery. Within 8 seconds of triggering an elemental reaction, the character equipping this will obtain buffs based on the elemental type of the other party member's attack is increased for each party member whose elemental type is same as equipping characters. Okay. And the elemental mastery is increased by 50 for every party member with a different elemental type. Each of the Aforementioned buffs will count up to 3 characters. This effect can be triggered once every 8 seconds. Ah, the character who can still trigger its effects when not on the field. Okay. So, if it's not on the field and it triggers elemental reaction, they will receive a buff 14% for everyone that has the same element, and 50 master EM if it's not the same element. That's different. Okay, and this is Dendro damage bonus. After elemental skill or burst hits opponent, the target's Dendro resistance will be decreased by 30% for 8 seconds. This effect can be triggered even if the equipping character is not on the field. Okay. Okay. First we're gonna do dailies though. Just yeah. Oh, the book. What's in the book? No new pages. Domains. Guess the new domains here. The guide and complete story quests, hangout events, blah blah blah. Oh, nice. So wait, this is chapter 2 and we need ascend Dendro character once, other than the traveler, to phase 2. Okay. Okay, so they just added to these Dendro. So it's like first chapter, I guess.
Come take a look.
Yay.
There will
Wishes.
definitely be something that catches your eye.
We have standard banner. We have this new banner. I think this would be better. Ha! We got Zhongli banner, and we have Tiganari banner. Tiganari? Tiganari banner.
Every journey has its final day.
Haven't
Don't
you
rush.
heard? There's a strange
Once there was a
Once there was a glorious kingdom where you could do dailies and shit like. Okay, let's continue dailies. The hell no. Flora. Hi, yes, I do remember. Blah blah blah, no problem. Shit. Yeah, let's teleport there. I think we're gonna go to Flora last. Oh yeah, also I have completed the Yelan's not story quest, but friendship come out after all those years. And apparently the
busted. Take it easy.
climbing is better now.
Things are about to get dicey.
Transfiguration! Do your master's bidding!
We're way behind schedule.
Come on, can you? Shoot.
Next on the
Nice.
agenda, we're way behind
lag.
schedule.
Drooping flames? Frames, I think. What is this? Oh no, the new elemental reactions. When creatures are affected by Hydro and Dendro, the bloom reaction will be triggered, creating Dendro cores. Okay. Only a certain number of Dendro cores can exist at the same time. If new ones are created once this limit is reached, or if the duration of the existing Dendro cores ends, the pre-existing Dendro cores will explode, dealing AoE Dendro damage. Woohoo! When Dendro cores come into contact with Pyro, they will trigger bur 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 burger. Yes, burger. Causing even greater AoE Dendro damage. Okay. When Dendro cores come into contact with Electro, they will trigger Hyper Bloom and transform into homing, sprawling shoots. Okay. That's a 1 Primo gem. Hi. I completely forgot about that. We can go and do a survey. Why the hell not? I'm doxing myself. I'm doxing myself. I'm doxing myself. PC. I recently played League. I know. Wild. Uh, Open world, yeah, I guess. Shooters, hell yeah. I think that's all, but uh, let's also say I like casual games. Um, which of the following games have I played? Yeah, yes. Have you played it for more than 3 months? None of the above. Which anime? One Punch Man, hell yeah. Demon Slayer. Yes, 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 yes. Which of the following games have you played? Yep. Yep. Yes. Technically, I played Zelda. I mean, mm, ah, eh, next. Which of the following have you played for more than 30 hours? I'm not so sure. It might have been. Definitely, I know Cyberpunk has exactly 69 hours on my Steam library. What are your usual sources of information about YouTube? PC game stores, yep. Uh, Not really. Instagram news media. I don't know what's news media, man. The mobile app stores, Twitter. Uh, I guess. Oh, fuck Twitter. Uh, Factors you look when choosing a new game, including Genshin Impact and others. uh, Meet the game's requirements for performance, I guess. The game's in-game benefits, monetization model, cross-save function between multiple my friends who recommend and I have played. Yeah. Game's art style definitely. Core gameplay. Theme and world building. Wait, how many I can? 5. Yes. What are the main things you enjoy while playing games? There's too many to just chaos freely. Thinking and choosing strategies, traveling the world and my scenery. Yes. New content freely. Yeah, I guess so. Real time action. How about I say yes. That's already 4. Fuck my life. Yes. That's 5. I would say understanding the story and lore and maybe solving the puzzles as well. What other games have you played in the past 6 months? Romance, no. Casual games, not really. No, no. Yes. 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 I think that's all. Might be wrong. Where did you first hear about Genshin Impact? Fuck. I think it was either YouTube or Twitch. I think it was YouTube. Uh, uh yeah, the game was popular. I don't think I was attracted by the theme and lore, yeah. Large open world map, yep. The anime art style. Uh, yeah, let's do that. What are your main long-term goals in Genshin Impact currently? Level up my character stats. I don't have any specific goal currently. Uh, unlock the map and explore more areas. Advance the main plotline. Yeah, I'd say so. Uh, uh, collecting characters. Yes. Playing through the main plotline. Yeah. World quests are nice as well. Yeah. Play matching gameplays. Finding a yes. Playing through version events. Solving puzzles in the world. Why it's only 5? Why is it only 5? There's more probably. I want more. Uh, what can what do I want from Genshin? Uh, and 20 FPS question mark. FSR, I think that was uh uh I don't know, DLSS, yeah, do that. Uh, from uh 5-star characters from in Inazuma on standard banner question mark. um okay, I cannot think of anything more right now because I probably know that this will never make it to the end. They will never listen to that. And they give 50 Primogens for answering that, which is okay, I guess. Okay. Notices. Oh, the update is here. Yep. Whatever. Uh, dailies. Have not even done them. I'm so bad. I kind of miss the feature that's in Tower of Fantasy where you can just dash midair. I know it sounds stupid, but I like that. Come on, come here.
Gotcha.
My will embodied.
Access
Here,
denied.
Parker. I did not miss it. I am amazed, actually. Whoa. Okay, that was E. Da dee 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 doom. Okay. Georgetown. Okay, let's see. Oh my god. I feel like I would have gotten stuck on some of these rocks back there. That might be actually like way better than whatever was going on before with like sprinting. We also need to test stairs and shit like that.
Stabilize!
Hi. Jump.
Transfiguration.
Born of ice and frost.
And that's it. And we are going to here. Oh. Let me just check something real quick. Hallelujah.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Hey. Oh, I don't know if I should restart the game
We're way
or not.
behind schedule.
I maybe should. Then no, I'm dropping frames right now. Maybe not. Yeah, let's go. Next place.
No touching.
I also need to check the settings because something is feeling wrong here. Yep. Yeah. I guess, yeah. Volumetric full off, reflections off. I mean, we can turn on reflections from high subsurface. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I feel like I should restart the game.
Access denied. All hail.
Busted.
No, don't mind me. I'm just here on a trip. Just trip down the memory lane.
Gotcha.
Born of ice and frost.
Okay, I think I'm gonna restart the game right after I finish this quest daily. And yeah.
The air is just right. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Laura. Are those all? I think, yeah.
Add
Perfect.
Astra. Thank you for
No worries.
Add Astra Abyssos.
Woohoo! We are also going to send some characters out. Wait, wrong character. Yes. Okay. And we are Gucci with that. Oh shit. That was quite okay. Yeah, restart the game. Sorry guys. Be back in just a few seconds. Hmm. Okay. That seems smooth enough, I guess. Uh, so, Sumeru. How does one do Sumeru?
I'll post it.
Go to the land of Dendroarken. So what? Do I just like walk over there? I guess I do. Huh. Oh yeah, I have not finished the Alan story quest. That's goofies. Wait. First of all, I wanna get that. Where are you? Like down. How down are we talking about? Like all the way down there? This. Yeah. Hmm. Hi. I guess we're going through here. Because I don't think I remember this. Oh. This seems Sumeru-like.
Take it easy.
Oh. Tilly. Hi. Where are you? Tarshum. Obviously. What is that? Continue through the forest. Wait a second, guys. I think I need to change my party just a tiny bit. Oh, wow. Easy clap squad. Oh, I can have different. Oh. That is interesting. Create a new one. Wait, I can have up to 10. Amazing.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Okay, we for sure gonna need Gani.
What
We
are
all
my
know
orders?
that. We are also for sure gonna need Zhongli.
A walk would be nice.
And just in case I don't know, Bennett, Kuching, or Raiden. Let's say Kuching.
Let's
I
go.
don't know.
Time is against us.
Yep. Deploy this. I'm standing by. Yay. The best family friendly name I could come up with. This crest, which looks like 4-petal flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such crest, they can use it to travel swiftly. Sometimes you will find cluster leaves of cultivation that can scatter these 4-leaf sigils around. Their ability to make your adventures easier. Also, there was the fucking dendro. I wanted that. What are you? Oh. It's a pig with a mushroom. There's chest already over there.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother.
Yeah.
But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Sounds like a plan.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
I guess that's a good idea, Paimon.
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
Who is that?
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
Sumeru local.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Calm down, it's probably nothing to get worked up about, or maybe there's a reason she ignored us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Okay. Through mist of smoke and forest dark.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Yeah. Yeah, I've read that.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Maybe we shouldn't bother her.
It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Ugh. Oh no.
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
This smell, it's...
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
I've got to get out of here. I think I'm gonna pass out. Hey, what?
What's happening? Traveler?
What
This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
the fuck? Oh. Well. Yes, we follow in the voice. Do we have? No, we don't have anything. Oh. Oh. Damn. Not gonna lie, they paid the visual artists a lot. I cannot sprint anymore. What's the point of me walking like 2 meters, man? Just continue the fucking cutscene. The word forget me. Strange.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake!
Where am I?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Hyman was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Kool-Aid, okay, thank you for the help.
Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
No, I seem to be fine, except this taste in my mouth. It's so bitter.
Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Okay.
Whoops!
Oh.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right. I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Nice. Dancing fairies. I would like that.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned.
Nice.
That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Okay, I tell them what I saw. I guess I don't have much of a choice.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master
Okay.
Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
But we need to get to Sumeru City.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
What?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Alright.
Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Yeah, sure, man.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think what I saw were
You
hallucinations.
mean the vision of tree roots clouds and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Not sure. When I saw the vision, it felt as if I was standing deep underground, but the red sky, could it have been Kenya?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case. He probably wasn't telling us the truth.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
We need to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Kool-Aid.
Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
You get a night of rest, okay? One night.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
The FPS issues are real. Wait a second, I see you. I see you over there. Easy. Take a viewpoint. City above the forest. Yeah. Hell. Okay. Oh.
All right, next let's see right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
There is something we can help with.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay.
Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Let's walk a sassy walk. Okay, maybe not. It's taking too long.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Okay.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
Okay.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Ooh, new fruits.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
Shouldn't be a problem.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto, as it coincided with Kenya.
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sirastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
I'm not trying to hide something from you. ...
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
We do.
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber, outrider of the Knights of Favonius, the avid glider from Mondstadt.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt
And...
sorry.
Huh.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
Oh.
I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
So that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Wait, Sanctuary of Surasthana? I have not heard about this even during this conversation.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Danger Archon?
Yes, we tried my
So
brother,
that's why you're here.
Archons, and shit.
Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Simon's right, we're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Sure. But before that, let me take a selfie. Kinda. Oh shit. No, one of these expired. What shall I do? Yeah, I wanna check this out. Yes. Nice. There may be like thingy magic that I can hide. Hey. Maybe I cannot. Okay. Oh. What? Have I lost ability to? Let me regain stamina. It seems like it's kind of slower. I don't know. Okay.
The Dendro Archon statue of the Seven is up there. You should try touching it like the other ones we found on our journey.
I
bet
guess.
you'll definitely get a response from the Dendro Archon.
Oh. Oh. Sumeru City is just right up ahead. Wow, okay. Resonate with the Dendro.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Maybe Lesser Lord Kusanali?
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on our job and clean up this... Huh? Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or was there something moving?
You noticed it too?
It was kind of small and round. You know, like a vegetable or something. It really freaked Paimon out. Whatever it was, we should probably go and investigate. Actually, on second thought, maybe we should get to cleaning first. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Sure.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Fastest way down. Hi.
Kale, we're back!
Oh my god, this
Welcome
long
back.
animation.
You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
By the way, Kale, have you ever seen any small creatures scurrying around the forest? You know, that kinda look like a veggie.
A creature that looks like a veggie? Well, I guess Master would say something like, all plants are living organisms, so they also fall under the category of creatures.
Wow.
Wow, fascinating! It almost sounds like an imaginary creature that you hear kids always talking about. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for anything like it. Oh, I almost forgot. Are you two hungry? I packed some food and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, show, show some, like, respect,
Hey,
please.
don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
Mm-hmm.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops! Ah, no! You dropped it on the ground! Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Okay.
Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
I guess, yeah.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
Mysterious race, okay.
Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something?
Something.
Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound like something Tainari would say. Speaking of his ears, I'd really like to pet them.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really?
Oh.
Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here. Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
No! Don't touch me!
Oof.
Sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Okay.
Huh? What was up with Kali just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Well, Paimon, you fucked up. Scared away a little girl. Paimon is scary. Remember that, guys. Paimon is scary.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Okay. Oh yeah, I did not use the Dendro pretty magics. So it's like that. Can we steal something? Steal? No. Yeah, let's go. Time travel. 7:59. What's that? What is that? What are you? Oh.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Sure, Paimon.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oof.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Sure. Where are we going? Wait, over there.
Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To
Sure.
be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar.
Yes, it's a disease unique
The
to the
A
lands
is
of Sumeru.
silent.
It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Dark and hardened scales, okay.
At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
Well, shit.
That sounds terrifying.
They lose all control over their body.
Wait, Hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Is there any cure for that?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Well, shit.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Oh, shit.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
The Doctor.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Sorry, guys. Bug dead.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
He has a nice drip on his shoes. Like, I just noticed right now. but his shoes are drip.
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't
Sure.
worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's Kale's condition right now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as Lunar Lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Nilotpala? Nilotpala? I don't know. Lunar Lotus. Okay.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar Lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Okay.
Scatter!
Oh, I missed. Ganju, help. Oh, he's smart. Oh. How do they manage to get themselves in their own thingamajig?
Perhaps whoever left these behind
That's kind of
was
strange.
also fulfilling a contract.
Hi. Okay. What is the tutorial want to tell me? This species of bouncy mushroom is a type of Trilacana creature. Under normal circumstances, you can jump on it to be bounced up to higher heights. Its elasticity will be further increased after you have activated it using Electro. This species of bouncy mushroom is a type of Trilacana creature. Under normal circumstances, you can jump on it. It's exactly the same message, man. Wait, what? Sweet flower. What does want to attack me right now?
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
4. I know there's more than 4. 1,
Next on the agenda.
2, 3,
Alright,
4,
we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
5, 6. I got 6, bro. I'm rich.
Hey Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Sure. I have a
Next on
feeling
the
like I
agenda.
should switch Ganyu for Ayaka, but I'm not so sure.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I might be able to help with this. I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Nice. You know what? Yeah, let's switch. Let's switch to Ayaya.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
Hi. Where is it?
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Okay.
Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, I guess because I
First,
have
we must
only
locate
Traveler.
any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Okay, what is this? Dendrogranum. These strange spirits that accompany the appearance of a species branches are dendrogramma that symbolize the protection of Dendro. When charged attacks and aim shots hit, the dendrogramma will attack alongside them. There are also some objects that will appear through your adventures that can only be activated or destroyed using the power of dendrogramma.
Whirling snow!
Okay, what is this? The Candle of Dendro, guys.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Okay, easy.
Incoming!
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
Sure. I don't have the Dendro Fini magic. Come on, where are you? Oh, I just pressed F on it. Okay.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? But why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I have not.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern sounds a lot like what I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
I mean, Irminsul is sick.
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. What are the exploration notes? Fungus, a monster with basic intelligence that evolved from spores. So when first hit by electro or pyro attacks, it will enter either activated or forged state based on the elemental attack type used. Defeat this transformed fungus to obtain different types of rewards. Okay. Dreadful Withering. Withering is not a fixed location. Instead, it refers to areas that have been corroded by some sort of mysterious and ominous power. In these areas, characters will accumulate decay. The speed of this accumulation will differ depending on the withering zone you're in. Depending on how much decay you have accumulated, all your party members will have their elemental resistance, physical resistance, and max HP decreased. These stats will decrease more in accordance with the amount of decay occurred. Okay. If you remain within the withering zone after you fully accumulate decay, all your party members will fall. You must use the power of Dendrogramma to clear the withering away. Only via this method you can destroy the withering branches that spread this corrosive power. Only when all the withering branches within the withering zone are destroyed can the tumor of the withering at the beating heart of the area be destroyed. Most of the withering zones can be destroyed in this ways, but within the withering zones, candles of life and flames of life may appear and help to decrease the accumulation of decay. Prepare for the worst before entering the withering zones. Dangers within the withering zone. There are other perils within the withering zones that apart from decay. Monsters that have been corroded. Causing decay to accumulate. Okay. Dendrogramma to affect destroy shields. Okay. Let's go back to the village. Holy shit, it was smooth. God. god, I don't have. Who are you? You look different. Use faster leaves of cultivation, which will scatter fall leaf seeds. Is okay. So if I use Dendron, nice. This is quick. Nice. Will they stay over there? Or do I need to like relaunch them? That's the only question I
Oh,
have.
Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Hypatia.
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
No unusual feelings this time.
Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul.
Ooh,
What
nice.
you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay. I shall be waiting. I'm waiting faster, guys. I swear. I'm waiting as fast as possible.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
No worries, mate.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Anyway, please take good care of Hypatia. I'll go prepare Kale's medicine now. Using the lunar lotuses while they're still fresh will significantly boost their effectiveness. Rest assured, Kale will recover quickly as long as she has her medicine.
Okay, Tainar. Okay, whatever you say. Way over there. Yeah. Ah. Hi. Yeah. Grouping frames, are we? Oh. I can collect those.
Hypatia should
flowers.
still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Hi.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Sounds like it's coming from inside the cave. Tiny. Hypatia, is she okay? Who are you? Who are you? Oh shit, he attacked us. He used confused. Danger confusion.
There you are.
Hi, Paimon.
Hypatia, are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
He somehow has more energy than I
There's
expected.
no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Sure.
So hungry.
Is she hungry?
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we?
Relax, Paimon.
Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Exactly, I'm always right. You know that. Ah.
Wow, this place is huge.
Yeah, and my
I
FPS
knew
dropped.
there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
I wish my frames were high enough to actually support this game. I think I said no volumetric pogo or something like that. Please. Yeah, I've seen that. Let's go here. Oh, come on. Oh, please, please, baby. Come. Oh. Hmm.
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Oh. Okay. The teleportation technique. Where the fuck are we? Win these domains, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry for the frame droops. I don't think I've been in here, have I? Eh. I still do get stuck. Okay, a sec.
Sakura swirl!
Unthinkable!
Whirling snow!
I never want some more. Come on.
Nowhere to hide.
Come on. Okay, what is this? Another teleporting magification. We have turned into a fairy. Okay. Nice. There's something else in here. Hi. Ooh, there's a chest over there. Hi. Hello, Waity. Yeah. Oh. Another teleportation?
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
I don't? I swear this is gonna be fucked up. Oh. Oh. It is an image. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I just wanna check. Is there any chest in here, maybe? No? Yeah. Go up. Oh. And we are back. Oh.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you.
Okay.
I'll report the Abyss.
Kami-san's art! Sumetsu!
I have power of Zhongli and Kuching on my side.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Take flight!
This shield does not go down.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We've faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
My journey will not end here. I will still must find my brother.
Your brother? Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Well then, we died. End of the game. Ah. Huh? What was that? What was all that just now? Strange. It feels like I was just dreaming for a moment there, but I can't remember what I saw.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
Sorry, I kinda zoned out for a second there.
Are you okay?
Hmm.
That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Hey. Some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Ah! Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Is it like a little round creature?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
What a fascinating creatures.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. All right, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Obvious. Obvious. Let me just, I cannot steal the apples. Unfortunate. Investigate. There's a hidden carrot in here. Make lunchbox with no fire. Okay.
All done! Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing! And the box is a nice touch too! Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia!
Sure.
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Then what is? Research?
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
Sorry, you lost me there.
That's all right. I'm sure you'll come to a clearer understanding as you remain in Sumeru.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry though, it appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa! You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. and they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara? Aranara? What the fuck is Anarara? What? It was a big chaotic mess.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
Thanks, Apasia. We wish you luck in your endeavors.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Sure.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Sure. Oh, we can cook. What can we cook? Do we have new recipes? Not now, I guess. Asia.
Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know where to find me.
About dreams.
Even though that little neighbor of mine was able to induce a state of dreaming, I doubt they were able to control the actual contents of the dream. The end of your dream seemed quite terrifying. Perhaps there's something that's troubling you deep inside? Not to worry, though. I'm sure you'll be able to handle whatever comes your way in the real world. As someone from Sumeru who cannot dream, I needn't ever worry about nightmares. But lately, I've started to feel that I'm somehow missing something without dreams. It's a little hard to Heading out, I see? If there's anything else you'd ever like to ask about, you know, Sumeru researchers use Spirit-born Ale to assist them in connecting with Irminsul to extract knowledge from it. Though the process can be risky, we believe that the knowledge gained is worth it. Unfortunately, I cannot help you understand your dream. At least not yet. I'm still learning how to attune to the depths of Irminsul myself. I hope that I'll be able to ascend past Satyavada life and gain deeper insights. Heading out, I see? If there's anything else, I've heard local children here in the rainforest speaking of fairy-like creatures. But I'm from Sumeru City, and have never heard of such things when I was a child. Perhaps this is because I had a very strict upbringing. My parents would seldom allow me to play with other children. I doubt they'd ever believe me if I told them about my little neighbor out here. And speaking of my little neighbor, I think they can somehow sense when Tighnari is coming to visit me. I've noticed on several occasions that as they're playing under the trees, they'll suddenly tense up and scamper away for no apparent reason. Shortly after they do this, Tainari always shows up here. Perhaps I should ask Tainari about this the next time I see him. Heading out, I see? If there's anything,
Yep,
take care. Do remember to come visit anytime you're in the air.
Sure. It's right. Okay, I guess we're going back to the village to talk to Tainari. Master Chef or Master Chief? Which one is it? I like some fresh meat too. Oh, it's pies? Pies? What? I just buy all. Ah, I'd like to steal all your shit. Buy all of these. Delicious pita pockets. Can I do? Oh, I can do spice. It's with this thing. Para fruit. Okay. Let me get this to my rolls. Oh wait. Maybe I can ask him for even an idiot can cook awesome food with this fresh meat. Can cook? What kind of question is that? Don't look down on my culinary expertise just because I'm wearing a forest watcher's uniform and a renowned master chef of the forest rangers. Alright, that's enough jokes for now. Still, even if I'm not truly renowned, my culinary skill is pretty extraordinary. Everyone praises it once they try it. I don't believe it. Like a problem with me, pal, but you don't look anything like an unreasonable oaf. Oh, I get it. You're using reverse psychology to get a free meal out of me. That's okay. I don't mind falling for tricks when it comes to sharing food. I have only one request. Just spread a good word about my food if you like it. Oh, Amara Rock. Okay. Can you hunt? Where do you think the meat I sell comes from? And do you think stupid boars rush at me and round their heads against my arrows? That's enough jokes. After being with Mr. Tainari for so long, even the way he speaks has rubbed off on me. I oversee logistics for the forest rangers, so knowing how to hunt as a cook is perfectly normal, right? In my opinion, the first step to being a good chef is to be a good hunter. Yeah. Banara. Sorry, when I'm blind, I can't be off to any help. The hearing is very good. Hello. Hello. Travelers, merchants, and adventurers frequent the Gandharva ville, but your footsteps are more agile than theirs. You must be a lively and lovable youngster. That's a good thing, and very rare to come by in Sumeru right now. Young traveler, may the great Lord watch over you. Has something happened in Sumeru? Not all as peaceful as always, just me, a blind old man, worrying about nothing. The use of Akasha has been growing in popularity while fewer dusk birds are flying out of Sumeru City. I can only hope that this is a sign of progress. How about Greater Lord? The Greater Lord may be gone, but the people of Sumeru will never forget the blessings she bestowed upon us. Esther, I'm sure you know that every blade of grass and leaf in this land is a blessing from the Greater Lord. Ah, human life is too short. I will be alive to see the Dendro Archon bring Sumeru back to its former glory. Maybe. Hi, Doggo. Nice Doggo.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
Amurta. Okay, Sage of...
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
That's a great answer. Doom, doom, doom.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! But wait, before that...
We need to say goodbye to Kale.
That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
Thanks, Forest Watcher Master Tainari.
Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville. You should be able to find her there.
About Kale.
Don't you worry about Kale. I'll look after her. I'll find a way to understand the relationship between the withering and her disease. Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing of Gandharvaville.
Academia's
It
invitation.
seems there's a major project underway at the Academia, and my master has also joined the effort. But I can't afford to leave Gandharvaville now. Things are not going well here in the rainforest, and Kale needs someone to watch over her. Besides, I was never one for all the pomp and circumstance of life at the Academia. Given that my master hasn't come to give me an earful personally tells me that my presence is not as sorely needed as they make it out to be. In fact, the letter he sent to me was uncharacteristically polite. Kale is waiting at the northmost crossing. Farewell, Trap.
Greetings to the Gandharaville. Ah, it's much better than the city. Do you not like the city? Because it's so much to me. All the buildings that are built leaning against the divine tree are precious. Build this prairie for knowledge. Come to a Vidya forest to gain success. I guess. Yeah, thanks. Eremite mercenary. Who are you? Eremites? Eremites? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm really strong. I'll talk about but they can't afford to hire anyone. Lame main. Got a huge job in the city. Okay. Guess I'll be on the lookout for the flame main. The city.
Ah! I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of yourself, Kale. We'll be back to see you soon, Kale.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told
Yes.
you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Sure. Dendro Dendro Amber, man. Dendro Amber.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the Dendro Archon there.
How are you feeling
I'm much
now?
better now. I'll be back on patrol again starting tomorrow. Even though I'm not quite ready to help Master clear the Withering Zones yet, there is still plenty of other tasks for me to handle. Oh, and Traveler, if you ever see Amber again during your travels, please don't mention my illness to her, okay? Amber knows about my case of Elazar and what's happened in my past, but I haven't told her about my condition getting worse. I guess I just don't want her to worry about me. If the need arises, I'll tell her about it myself.
Okay.
Alright, we understand, Cup.
I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get to meet the
Pita pockets.
Kinda hard to believe that Master Tighnari can cook, isn't it? His culinary techniques are very polished, but his taste is a little, unusual. It's not really his fault, though. He just has a sensitive tongue and nose, so he prefers much lighter flavors. The last time I went a little too heavy on the spices for my pita pockets, Master started having a sneezing fit. Of course, I never heard the end of it after that. I hope you have a safe trip to Sumeru City and get
Goodbye.
to see you later. Be sure to come back often. Even though Master didn't admit it, I'm sure he wants to see you again.
Yep. Okay, we got Zaitun Peach. Okay. Wait, Sag? Who are you, Sag? Wiggling tail. Take a good care of the dog squad. Woof. Thank you for taking care of the people here. Woof. What do we get from him? Sumeru Rose? What? Good puppy. Woof woof. Amir? Guys, you're just running about when they're around working. At the girl's condition and report any changes immediately. The girl? Oh, she's trainee forest ranger with us. She's poor health, so she's here to learn and recuperate at the same time. She's so young and yet so eager to excel. I'm still quite worried about her condition. He's talking about Coley, I think. That's why I asked the search and rescue dogs to pay attention to her condition and notify me immediately if something happens. That's the only way I can be there in time to help her. I can help too. It means a lot to me. How I wish more kind people were like you would join the forest rangers. By the way, are you heading to a Vidya forest? If so, let me give you some common herbs that might come in handy. Yeah, thanks, Amir. Oh. What do I do now? Don't leave. Come on, climb. I need to attack it. Shoot it. Oh. Yeah, I guess I needed like a
unsolicited, and all the more valuable
character that can shoot. Also, let me just do that. Yay. Annoying, just staring at me menacingly. Hi there.
Stabilize.
Oh, hi. I see you there. Ah. What is it? You all the way over there? Oh, wow.
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
What the hell is this? Feed the Fatui and Eremites. Okay.
That's close enough.
Embrace the ice.
Oh my fucking god, serious? Oh.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just been
Take flight. Exterminate.
Okay, let me do it.
miscalculated.
I swear. He turned into sand. Are you kidding me, right? Okay, so that was like a random quest, I think. Nothing to be excited about, I guess. So academia is that way. I started my traveling path over there. I need to learn this. I need to learn the map, guys. Hi.
Solidify.
Danger bombs, okay. Keep that in mind.
Speed of light. Yeah.
I knew you were gonna do that. Fuck it.
You give,
Hey.
you receive.
Can summon Dendro Granum. Granum? Gramun? Gram? Dendro Gremlin? Oh, hi. Huh? What's over there? Hey, where you nasty mushrooms? Person to be in trouble. You gotta help. Hey, do it. Oh shit! Is she actually going to fight? She can fight? Holy shit, that's the first time I've seen like a friendly NPC.
With sword comes shadow.
Oh, you are a big help, thanks. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. As for my name, it's Rana. I'm traveler. We're from very distant place. Paimon's Paimon. We're from a different nation. I see. You aren't dressed like inhabitants of the forest, nor do you look like you're from the desert, but your clothes do have some good breathability and are sustainable for traveling in Sumeru. Since Rana's forest watcher, you should know Tainari, right? Oh, traveler, you know Tainari? Tainari may seem unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. I really want to touch them. Paimon could do it super stealthily. Hey, that will still make Tainari angry, right? It probably will, but his ears are so glossy, and I can't help wondering how they feel. The girl with him seems pretty interested in them too. Rana, are you talking about, is it Kole? You know Kole too? Kole hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. Anyway, the Forest Watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance. As the two of you might have noticed lately, the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive. Then there's the withering. How about I escort you both? My patrol route will pass through Vimara village next. Smooth sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru City. Sure, let's go. Okay, but I have a few things to take care of before that. Okay, I'll keep both of you safe. Oh. Wait, is she our companion or what? Oh, we can follow. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, the withering zone. Few days and the new withering zone has popped up already, so close main road too. We handled it with Tainari before. And Tainari is before. I want to go into how dangerous it is. Then, regardless, let me mark down the location and radius. But for now, after I take you to Vimara village, I'll go Gandhara Vile and bring Tainari over to help. No way, the withering zone is lethal. Even veteran forest watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. Traveler can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat starve off the withering effects. Now that I think about it, you did show such ability when fending out the fungi. So you shouldn't do that. We can't have you injured by the withering after coming all this way. Don't worry. Traveler has proven to be very reliable in many encounters throughout our journeys. Don't like this withering zone. Let me do. Give it to me. It's a piece of cake. Be right back. uh. Okay, sure. Ouch.
Order guide you.
Get
Stabilize.
over here? What is that? Okay. And we are safe. Traveler is impressive, right? You're amazing, incredibly amazing. Take it down. Oh shit. Thanks. You're getting too excited, Rana. Pardon me. I'm Traveler, I miss. Don't have to be so formal. It's okay to just speak your mind, Miss Rana. Okay, so I wonder if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It'd be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Traveler and Paimon on our side. With you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that should be too much of a problem. Calm down. Yeah, speaking of the forest, Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures. Oh, they sound like the mythical Nara. Yes. Ara. Small round plant-like fairies. Dense are they are denizens of the woods and guardians of trees, but we generally dismiss them as just a tale. You know, you sure those weren't just some shroom boars you saw, Traveler? Shroom boars. Yeah, that's an animal you see only in the forest of Sumeru. There are round little green beasts that live in the forest. We'd use them to find precious mushrooms. I don't think they're the same. Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vimara village. They seem to be very into the legend of Aranara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book, just like Paimon. Because we're buddies and we know each other very well. That's it. Good moves. Oh wait, there's a teleport. Smell the teleport. Rallies. Okay, so this is the village. Wait, now this button. Yes. Complete the quest. This is quite a good side quest, I'm gonna say. by Grandpa Amadi High. High? Fucking hell. Ahmad High. Yeah? Fucking hell. These names, man. Rana, you know the job of forest watcher is important, but you should come around more often. And I patrol the forest that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. I was just a mess right now. There are tigers in Vamara village? Tiger cubs refers to Ayotam and his friends. By the way, your voice, I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have a visitors? Oh yes, Grandpa, these two are Traveler and Paimon. Oh, I see. Welcome to the Mara village and thanks for helping Rana out. I plan to form a night watch getting Alfonso, Barm, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeters as a group. That's a great plan. It's for the good of the children after all. Has something happened in the Vimara village lately? Oh, could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before? What are you talking about? That sounded like a cabbage from your description. Okay, we're just a little uneasy from some recent events. I spent my whole life in Vimara village and never saw anything like this. Ah. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once. She was 7 or 8 for a couple of days. Hey now. Fine, fine. You be a good host now, Rana. Don't let our guests down. For sure. Getting on his eyes and starting from... Yeah. Stealing. Okay. Maybe late. I wish there was voice acting for those side quests, man. Like seriously. There should be voice acting for those side quests, like back Alfonso. Who is that with you? These two impressive travelers who have helped me a lot, and this is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vimara village. You flatter me, Rana. Anyway, nice to meet you too. And thanks for looking after Rana. Like a local Alfonso. Are you a traveler too? Aha, you're an experienced traveler indeed. I saw right through me at a glance. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying because I really like it here. Been years since. Alfonso is practically one of us now. One of us. One of us. Are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village waiting for you to return after Cavus come back. Is it really okay to talk about it before our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Is it something important? We can come back later. Don't worry, they saved my life after all. I find it very well. Actually, you could have made it on your own. Time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved me my life, okay? Anyway, some of the children in Vimara village have gone missing recently. That warrants much more than just anyway. This is a very serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Sumeru city yet? Is there anything that we can help with? Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always come back in a few days, though they don't remember what happened. I run a search party every time. Sometimes we run into all wild animals, sometimes a withering zone, other times outsiders, obviously too fought for us to handle. Tough. Too tough, man. However, we could never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search even for Rana. Yeah, but in the end, they would suddenly return when no one was paying attention and couldn't recall anything when asked. They remember nothing at all? I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults. Even though I'm only a few years older than them. So that's pretty concerning. Right, so I've been patrolling nearby recently, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I spoke to Ahmad. Ahmad. Yes, let's just call him Ahmad. About forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay, I'd be more concerned if they actually stay put. I'm going to have a word with Isofat later. It's his job to watch after Kavus and to Dabeth. You ought to take it easy for a while here, Rana. You're the only one who can get through to the kids. Dangerous outside lately, withering zones aside. You got the Fatui from Snezhnaya with their armed mercenaries operating in the forest. If something goes wrong, Fatui. I know, I'll be careful, but I should be on the ball because it's dangerous. But even if you could deal with wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana. Sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. I learned about them from the travelers shuttling between Sumeru City and Port Ormos. It's Rana. Rana is back with Alfonso too. Come here, here comes trouble. Anyway, think it over. I picked a bunch of starships for you, Rana. Didn't you promise to me never wander outside the village? The Rish and Raja will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now and I'm not scared of anything. Did you catch a Gator Raja this time, Rana? I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana. Well, I didn't see the Gator Raja this time, but I bought you Golden Lion and Silver what though? Silver Weasel Thief. Why Weasel Thief? Silver Duskbeard. Silver Bass. Super Silver Spectre. Calm down, Paimon. Alright, stop picking on them. Traveler and Paimon are my friends. Not going to get mad at this. Regardless, you know a lot of animals. That's right, Rana would tell us stories every time she's back. She told us about huge gator last time and the Sumpter Beast Lord and the Rish Boland Raja that couldn't be caught. That's right, and it will come and get you if you don't behave. Oh no. Everyone in the village seems to get along. If only it could always be like this. Hope the children can stay safe. My friends here came from a place far away. Why don't we let them tell a story today? Me? Sure, our trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yeah, let's go to Rana's house. The last one there is a specter. Be careful going over the bridge, don't fall into the water. Let's go. Okay, I guess. Courage. The heat. Come. Okay, which one of them will fall? Okay, none of them. I thought we could. I thought we could steal fishes, but I guess we cannot. That's her house, pretty high up. These kids run faster than birds could fly. You guys are getting good at running. It's going to worry me sick if you run away someday. We won't run if Rana's here. I'm going to marry Rana when I grow up. Wait, what? Wait, didn't you promise to marry me? Lie. We'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. For instance, Miss Blunt here is way mightier than me and has met many great people along their journey from far, far away. Right? Well, not exactly. Have you been traveling a long time? Rana said you tell us stories. I've got lots of stories. I got the tiger cubs then. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put till I come back. Okay. Alright, on to the stories. You're Ayaton, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Alfonso said they are ancient and very powerful. Sea monsters. I heard there are a lot of big monsters in the sea. I want stories about this distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Ah, you all want different stories. There's someone that knows stories of the eight-headed hydra, silver-haired banshees, and the wicked abyss dragon. I think everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories and we tell them all. We can ask them about the mysterious creatures while we are at it. Tell them about how they went missing. Sure, these kids might know things adults don't and about how they went missing. As a trade, Ayatan Kavos and Sudabev you'll tell us what you know too. Sure. Nice. It's a trade for trade. Tell the kids story in a way. Okay. Dragon stories. Alfonso told me they exist in the world. He said a huge evil dragon lives in a place called Mondstadt. His ears on the ground. We know the story. So what is the dragon like? Alfonso said it's terrifying and plagues Mondstadt. This is a tale of friends resolving the misunderstanding. Here goes. A long time ago in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs lay in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world has changed. Growl, the dragon announced. I'm mad now, and I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad, but it was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, two travelers arrived. Paimon tells the story of Azure Blue Dragon in a way that really engages the kids. So, with everyone's help, the travelers removed the curse from the dragon and helped it find its friends. Wow, I had thought the dragons were terrible and would eat some beasts and people. How big is the dragon though? Big like a house? Big enough to swallow Vemara village in one bite. Oh, that's true. We can fly around inside a dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to the Snezhnaya that Alfonso talked about, where it snows. When it's rainy season, we'll go to Valuka, where Granny Jihad is from. Valuka? Oh, that's a desert anyway. When I grow up, I want to travel everywhere like you. That's right, travel and make friends. Just how we traveled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions about the mysterious creatures? Anna told us about they could be an Ara. Ara Ara. Have you heard anything about them? I heard nothing about Ara Ara. They look like cabbages. On second thought, yeah, they do. So you've seen an Ara Ara before. Actually, I have heard about them in Granny's Three-Head story. Can we ask Granny? No. Alright, we'll drop it. And others are very worried about you kids. I don't know. Have you gotten lost in the woods yet recently? No, I know the woods very well. There is no way I can get lost. The other cat was dead. Everyone was worried, but not me, because I know Arana would take them home. Arana? Who's that? I mean, Rana. Rana would find them and take them home. But Spine doesn't think we can find out more. Okay. Why are you interested in dragon stories? I want to be great like a dragon, then I can help Rana and Alfonso. They work very hard. It always takes a long time for Rana to patrol the woods. Alfonso goes out there when no one's looking too, and help them as soon as they grow up so they can spend more time in the village. Simon gets it, you're a great kid. Okay. Cabus. Sea monsters. Like the fish that's large as an island or squid as long as a river. And the story about Puppet and the whale. Also, the turtle carrying an elephant on its back. Lots of stories. Why are they interested in sea monsters? I want to be a sailor. Going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted islands and lands. That's why I want to learn about monsters. This way, I can defeat them one day. We ran across some pirates before. Wow, that's so cool. Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? Actually, but pirates does have a sea monster story. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the seafloor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbor. After a long while, the serpent woke up and griped, "Curse you, despicable god. I'll wash all your houses and treasures out to the sea and make them mine." Roar. Roar. Then it rose up to higher than the mountain. Rose up to higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave. Ion tells the story of people in the flying castle fighting the sea hydra together in a way that really engages the kids. And that was how everybody worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. The serpent has been defeated. What a shame. I wanted to beat it myself when I grew up. That's the spirit. You'll face other monsters when you grow up. Kind of monsters. Let's talk about something else. I promised to tell you what I know after hearing your story, so what would you like to know? Serious creatures in the woods. There's a lot of them in the forest, like legendary super, but isn't there any ordinaries will attack intruders? And the rich Boland Raja, not just bad children away. When I'm old enough to know Rana may did that up to scare the kids. Oh, sounds interesting, but we'd like to know around plant like berries called Aranara. Do you know about them? Oh, Aranara. Never heard of them, but I know about the Gator Raja. Very, very big gator in the woods that lived a long time ago. It's very cunning. At oh, Pam, I believe there's a gator like that. Do you go into the woods often, Cavus? Yeah, I used to, but not lately since I got lost in there once. At least that's what adults said. That's what the others said. Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friend and share stories about my sister. Then I I just can't remember what happened. When I came to my senses, I was back in the village already. My father held me tightly while everyone was around me, asking me if I was hurt, hungry or thirsty. And they wouldn't let me go there again. You went into the forest to see your friend. You have friends in the forest. Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend of to everyone lives in the forest. Taught us many things, like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat, and which trees would let us climb on them. Okay. So what is the friend like? Well, I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made pact with Sudbuff and Iotan. I think we just hit a dead end. Okay, I understand. Now be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Of course, I'll be a good big brother to Sadbek and Iotam. Sudabev. What would you like to hear? Any story will do, but I'd like to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Well, she doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the character has got to be determined and loving. Like Princess Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. That's a lot of demands. I know several ladies who fit the description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. Electro is good, it makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. Okay. You know a lot, Sudbeth, so where should Paimon start? In a place far away, there was a library, a general, and a shrine made. What does the library go to? Paimon can go with the story of Miss Lisa, but Paimon prefer the other one. Okay. In place far, far away in the other side of the ocean, there was a lady general and a shrine maiden. Oh yeah, making the shrine maiden a priestess and the general queen should help you understand it better. They're both distinguished ladies. Yeah, they both are. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen, but war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. She cried and cried. I'm going to make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the place forever and not make any more friends, so I won't lose them again. Beep, copy that, working now, replied the robot, who then began running the kingdom for the queen. Then some bad guys started to scheme. Where does the priestess come in? Ahem, the queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go on this way. That was when the traveler came to the kingdom. She and her companion were both smart and brave. So the priestess thought, they're agile and resilient if they're willing to help. Paimon tells the story of the queen and the priestess, both of whom are distinguished ladies, in a way that really engages the kids. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story. Everyone was so awesome, even though that traveler wasn't a distinguished lady, she was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. I'm sure you can do it, but if you don't behave and get lost out there, then none of that will happen. Very sly of you, Paimon. Yes, I'll behave and won't wander outside. What happened when you get lost before? Remember, I just went into woods and to gather herbs. Herbs? Yeah, Alfonso said there are herbs to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has trouble seeing things lately and can't even see people coming his way. I wanted to help Grandpa. Did Alfonso send you? No, he warned me to not wander into the forest too, but I wanted to help, so I sneaked off, then I don't remember the rest. Nothing at all. Nothing. When I came around, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know that what I did was wrong and will never sneak off to the woods again. Good girl. Speaking of the forest, mysterious creatures. I don't know. Well, that was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? If I know that they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. That actually makes a lot of sense, but what Paimon wanted to ask is about round plant-like fairies. Oh, did I ring a bell? Oh no, that sounds mysterious. That's a shame because Rana said she would love to know about what an Anarara is. Oh, she wants to know too then. She does. Also, didn't the priestess in that story say, don't be a tantrum throwing child who refuses to talk to others? Okay, the priestess and the queen are really great friends. But like how they trust each other, I think Rana would understand why I can't say it. When I'm old enough to understand a lot more, I'll tell Rana and you too, but not now. I'll be old by then. Well, I hope you can grow up healthy and happy. Thanks. Alright then, we won't ask more questions, just be good girl, don't wander around. Thank you for the story, I love it very much. I'm going to be smart, pretty and strong, just like the priestess. I'll marry Rana. It seems they know about mysterious creatures, but they just don't want to tell us. Should we divide and conquer them? Should we get adults in town to pressure them? Treat it as a secret between these kids? We're staying in Sumeru for a while and we'll have time to look into it. I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun? It was fun. They told a story. Dragons actually don't eat people, Rana. Oh yeah, that's good to hear. I was worried dragon might fly over here and eat you all someday. Oh no. Storytelling is kind of fun. I'm beat. Okay, you should go home now. It's about time to eat. Isofad said he caught good stuff in the water today. Come with us, Rana, and both of you too. We've got business to tend to, but thanks for the invite. I wanted to eat with Rana. I'll be there next time. Come on, you've got to go. Got to go now, or Isofat is going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye, Rana. Bye, you too. Bye, bye, kiddos. Stick around for a minute, I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zones, which keep appearing. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay? Don't worry, I know where it's safe and not safe. What's more, mushrooms are tasty and they'll give you the energy to keep working hard. No, Granny Jihad and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't run around out there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy, Ayatam. It will be great when you grow up. Alright. Go eat with Cabus and others. Got it. I hope they grow up safe and sound. What do you think about these kids? Paimon's better. I've seen worse. Yeah, I understand. Regardless, I hope they grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I still got to check out the west, and I have a favor to ask. Traveler Paimon, would you mind coming with me? Why? I spotted withering zone there with no one to check them. I'm very worried about the kids wandering into one. Traveler, now that you're here, will you give me a hand with that? Please, though I have nothing to repay you with. I'll take that nice axe of yours. Piece of cake. I have nothing else to do anyway. Piece of cake. That will really help. I really appreciate it. I don't know. I can make it up to you. I've done so much. You've done so much for me. Well, we're not going to ignore those in need. Let's go then. Woohoo! Okay. Ah, there was a lizard. Best thing about my house is that I can sneak out of it without anyone noticing. That's how I've been running off all the time since I was a kid. Alright, back to business, travel. Let's go whenever you're ready. Let's go. What are these elemental reaction catalyze? When creatures are affected by electro and dendro, quicken will occur, which will render them quickened. What? When quickened creatures are affected by electro or dendro attacks, the aggravate or spread reaction will occur respectively, causing them to take additional damage. Okay. Oh, come on.
Solidify!
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Speed of light.
Okay. We kinda got off
far
the
as treasure
way
is
to
concerned.
Sumeru, I guess. Yeah, we're not on the way to Sumeru. But whatever, I guess. Not far from. Oh, it's so close to the village. Okay. Leave it to me. Okay. Let me just switch to food. Food is good.
Don't blink. Hey.
Gather!
Speed of light.
Okay.
Cut to the chase.
Stabilize!
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Hello. Hi. There is. Okay, where is that dendro? Oh, it's on the tree, isn't it? Surely it is. Oh, hi. Hi.
Solidify!
Don't blink!
Take flight!
What is that? Fungal spores. Okay. Hey, what? Woohoo! That's high. Wait, the Dendroculus is not here? What? Oh, it was here. What? Is it lower, maybe? Might be lower. Oh, it's here. Ah, okay. Okay, so this is the next withering zone, you see? Piece of cake, easy. You know what? I'll change from Ayaka to Ganju. Ganju.
What are my
And
orders?
from her to, I don't know, Kazu? Do I want yeah,
Send one, send
let's
them
do
all.
Hutao.
Stabilize!
Okay. It should be most of them. For this.
Blaze over.
Gather! This is order.
Scatter!
Oh, okay, damage. Nice.
Huh?
There's an alligator. Ah, I see. Nice alligator. Okay. Rest? Not a chance. Okay. Oh.
No touching.
Okay, that was easy. Ganju. And water. It's nice to have chance to do something. This should help with our problem a little. Yeah. I still have a lot to learn, traveler. Like footwork and timing too. Experienced traveler like you is just absolutely amazing. Simon has me on a strict training regime. Thanks. Thank you so much, really. It reminds me how's your condition? After taking care of so many withering zones, do you feel dizzy or nauseous or anything? Nothing I can handle. That's good. You've done so much. Goodness, I feel so much better now. Let's take a break. One of our forest patrol campsite isn't far from here. Should have equipment and supplies. Hey, let's go camping. That sounds fun. Can I do that? That's not enough. Oh, hi.
The campaign begins.
Hey, you got it. Nice and easy. This Harfield. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the Pita Pocket. Pita Parker. Is this the campsite? Came from but all time in the forest of Sumeru. Maybe it's some kind of ruin. Strange since you've asked. I seem to have heard about this kind of house and its resident. Who was it? And wasn't that the researchers who that the Devata life? Oh, never mind. Traveler Paimon, wait here for a second. I'm gonna tidy up. Campsite, get fire going, and get some ingredients ready. Thank you. That's happy. I can't have that. I was the one who asked you out. Gamma, help. Just think of us as a trainee. I'm pretty good at shopping one. A nap. Hey, greedy guard, do you want a nap? Wait, how does one get firewood? Is it like over there? Oh, it's over there. I see now. That should be enough. Yeah, yeah. Ah, it's nice and tidy now. Almost done here as well, okay? Will those be enough? They just have to light it, right? I don't have pyro powers yet. Therefore, Bennett. Okay. Sounds like Rana stole Paimon's line. Angry children, it's time to come home. It doesn't have to be carried to make Paimon drop. Sure, I guess. That reminds Paimon, why do you have to pick up branches instead of chopping down trees when you want to start a fire? Does I can punish people who cut down trees? What do we do? Fresh water has too much moisture in it, so it's hard to light. Also, Dendroarchon isn't that petty. Like nature and the forest, because we are the forest's subjects. Forest will remember. Even if you grow up and forget, don't fret. The forest will remember. Are you okay? Here was a. Yeah. I don't think there is anything embarrassing about that. About what you and children were talking about before. About the Aranara. Look at that, there are countless different amazing forests. Forest people. Also about kids going missing. About Alfonso. Well, I'm actually traveling to find someone. Dot dot dot. Nara. That's worrying. Let's put a pin on that for now. I think she's asleep. She can sleep even while sitting upright. You must be exhausted. Looks like Rana doesn't have our stamina. You want to take a rest, traveler? Still something I need to do. Yeah, let's take a nap. We wake up and we're back at the village. Imagine that. Or at least she is back in the village. That would be funny. I can sleep even while sitting upright. Just stay alive as when searching for a missing person in the forest, you want to feed them something that's easy to digest. You find them. Digestion consumes stamina, that's why you feel sleepy easily after eating, or at least that's what the academia researchers say. We slept like babies. Hey. Easy. Oh. That's the Iotan, or whatever his name.
That's close enough.
Who are you?
I'm going in!
Now you're testing my patience. We'll meet again.
Will we? Hello, Saley. Oh. Oh, Fatui. Who are you people? Don't get in our way. I should be asking you the same question. Of Forest Watcher here, and I'm in the middle of searching out for a missing child. State your names. The Fatui, where did you come from? Ah, so these are the Fatui and Alfonso mentioned. State your business. Alfonso, whatever. Don't think you'll be getting out of here without a fight. It looks like we're not gonna be able to talk this one out. Well, too bad for them. Yeah, pay your dues.
Guide you. Solidify.
This is long overdue. Access denied.
I think he died or disappeared to another dimension.
Can't run from death.
Thank goodness you are here, traveler. You fought well. Probably because you and Paimon were by my side. Looks like Alfonso wasn't kidding. These Fatui guys are dangerous. Anyway, we can talk more about that later. I must be somewhere deeper in the cave. We'd better keep moving. Hi, can I get a chest?
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Hey, where this kid is? In a withering zone? Serious? That green thing? No, there's not that. Do it together.
No touching!
God damn it, the FPS is really good, guys.
Propagate! Germinate! Everybody stand back!
Stabilize! I will have order!
It's like 5 FPS, guys, for me. Really sucks. Oh, what is that guy doing over there?
Ha! Access denied.
I hope this is the last thing that I need to do. Yeah. Finally. Okay, little man, there is nothing to cry about. Look, if I can tell them what I felt in withering is out of those academies, I'll be able to take care of it. Please, that's enough. That's a nice comeback way. We'll go get help. Ugh. No, Alfonso told me. Okay. Marana's avatar, so just kept running. Marana. That's the way Marana's avatar. It does bad things in the water for Marana. It's a big black thing. Ararai. It can protect people from the corrosion of Maramar. Things I don't understand. Kind of forest magic, it also kind of music. And Ara. Don't worry about that right now, rest up. I'll go get help. Why can't we take them both on our backs and just carry them back? Question? Question without an answer?
We're way behind.
I don't even know how to get back to that place. Hi, Alfonso and the other Alfonso. There's no time. It's the location. This is the location right there as soon as you can. Okay, so we got teleported back pretty good. This might be bad. She might be lost or she might be dead. Oh yeah, she's not here. What are these traces? What traces? I don't see any. Oh, dendro traces.
Right.
Solidify!
Let's light it up! No touching!
Literally dead. Is she in this place here? Oh, she is. Ara Kalare. Yes, Nara smart. Arara Kalari can resist Marana. You know, it's like talking in fucking devil's language or something like that. Oh, isn't this the thing we saw before? You scared Paimon. Paimon thought you were talking a vegetable. Not vegetable. Arana is friend. Aranara. Aranara. Did you say Aranara? No, that Paimon's really looking at you. Paimon thinks you really have seen you before. Nara Itoham is Arana's friend. Aranara, children of the forest, will live with trees, not like you, Nara Traveler. You are the child of Dandelion, always traveling. How do you know Traveler's name? No, this is not important for Arana to help Narana. It's very important. That's almost done, Twister. That's not enough to heal. Now we need Beja. Nara cover you go to Vanar. No, no, no. What is Beja? Fucking hell, man. I started biting tree roots. Trees will wither, fruits will not. Life like a tree, but guys like Marana. Only Bija can make Narana better. How do we get there? Follow the forest path, keep going towards where water comes from. Then you will reach Vanara. Then sing. Sing? A melody is rising up in my mind. This is the rhythm of the great dream. Sing need to enter Vanarana. Our dreams of the world. Hey. This is weird. I have to sing what is that? Well, I think using a musical instrument works too. God damn it. That's a lot of quests. Ah. Okay, I think I will... Yes? get to the top of there, unlock this waypoint, and then we'll call it a day. Or like this statue of the seven. Oh, berries. Nice. Okay. So, just saying, guys. Just saying. There's one city here. There are some ruins. Ruins, kinda. Ruins. This is an ex-village, but not really looking like a village. This is like a small pit stop, I'd say. And this is like a village, but nobody goes there. Here, no villages, no cities really. Here a city and kinda like a ex-city and a temple and a little village here, yes. And Sumeru, one city, one village, two village, another city slash port. Seems interesting. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Wait. It wants us to go. Oh, wait. We can have Wave Rider waypoint. Why? Lua Harbor Wave Rider waypoint, please. Somewhere. We have Wave Rider waypoints here. Kinda cool. Well, anyway, thank you all for watching. Sorry if the FPS dropped in the middle of the stream. And I hope we see each other maybe tomorrow. Let's say like that. Thank you and goodbye.